Greetings! Welcome back to Development Division. It is Chris, and today I'm going to show you how to change out your engine air filter on your K20 powered Honda Civic. The 1.5 variant car will have a similar process, but this is a specific video for the 2.0 liter Honda Civic. So without further ado, let's pop the hood and get right into it. This should be nice and easy. Once you get into the engine bay, it's pretty easy to locate the air filter and the airbox right here. There are some metal tabs that secure the lid of the airbox to the bottom portion. And on the back, as you'll see in a second, the top of it slides in. Now, there's one thing you kind of want to be kind of careful before you start pulling on this, is that your mass airflow sensor is right here with the wiring harness attached. So as you pull this piece, if you pull too hard, you might damage this wiring. So just be careful. Pull up on it. There you go. So you have a little bit of slack here, and that should be just enough room for you to reach in, pull out your air filter, and take a look. So this one doesn't look too terrible. Definitely not brand new. I'm going to replace it. So let's go to the workbench and I'll show you my replacement. So this is the old cotton style filter, OE style filter. I don't think this is an OEM Honda one. I think this is just from the parts store. And this is a dry flow air filter. For a little bit there, I had a K&N oiled filter, but I've read that you can actually harm your engine if it's not meant for an oil filter. So this dry flow filter is made by the same people that make K&N. The construction and quality is very, very similar. Like the rubber, how it feels, kind of how the pleats look, is very, very K&N style. However, it's oilless, so I don't have any chance of oil getting onto my mass airflow sensor and kind of giving me any issues. Here is the part number for the AEM air filter. Before I put a new filter in, I want to go ahead and clean out the inside of here. There is dust on the bottom side. The top side looks really clean, which is good, but the bottom half is quite dirty. Now to install the air filter, we're just going to make sure that seat's in place. I added a very, very, very thin layer of grease all around it just to make a good seal. I live in a dusty climate, so I kind of want that extra seal there. And a very, very thin layer isn't going to be any harm to your engine. And make sure the two tabs in the back snap into place. That will secure the back of the top of the airbox, the upper airbox to the lower airbox. And then we'll come back in with these clips. And that's installed. I just have one last step, and that's to remove this K&N do not discard sticker and replace it with the new AEM one. Just going to use some glass cleaner here just to take some oils off and some dirt so my new sticker will stick well. So I got my new sticker on there to remind me not to oil it, and don't discard it because I can reuse it. It'll be washable. This should be good for a 5,000 mile cycle, so won't have to touch this for a while. Make sure everything is locked down, secured, make sure everything's connected. Drop the hood, and we're ready for a little test drive.